Hello students, welcome to SUS classes. Today we are going to study cyclotron, class 12th physics. So we have to study because this is an you can say physical device. So we have to study this cyclotron under 5 points. The first one is its introduction, the second one is its theory, the third one is its construction, fourth one is its working, and the fifth one is its application, and so many things like if there are some limitations. So we study it under this section. So let us start with the introduction. Cyclotron is a device which is used to energize charged particles. Means charged particle means you can say proton, you can say alpha particles, so many atomic or subatomic particles. Now we are going on principle. If we are talking about principle, we can say that basically this device is based on two principles. First one, the movement of charged particle in a magnetic field, and the second one, the movement of charged particle in an electric field. If we make movement of charged particle in, you can say, magnetic field perpendicular to it, then the charged particle will go on a circular path. And when it is going on circular path, we can find the radius, we can find the speed of the charged particles. And if we make movement of this charged particle in an electrical field in its direction, then it will feel a force in the direction of field and the particle will be accelerated. And accelerated means there will be increment in the velocity or speed. Once the speed increases, you can say the energy increases. So basically, when we are discussing about theory, we have to say this device is based on two facts. Number one, when a charged particle is moving perpendicular to a magnetic field, it will go on a circular path. And the second one, when a charged particle is moving along the electric field, then it will be accelerated. Now we are coming on construction. When we discuss about construction, this device means cyclotron is made of two semicircular discs. You can say these means semicircular hollow metallic disc whose straight faces are face to face, means they will be towards each other. So we can say cyclotron is made of two hollow metallic spherical semicircular discs, and these or you can say discs are connected with alternating electric field by an oscillator. A magnetic field is placed just, you can say, perpendicular to the face of these Ds. So we achieve the two things. We achieve one electric field which is oscillating in horizontal direction, and a vertical magnetic field will be there. Now near the center there is an inlet port from where the charged particles is. So you can see this is inlet port, and from here the charged particle is introduced inside the cyclotron. Now there is a outlet port from where the charged particle will move out. So if the charged particle is moving out from that port, it will be highly energetic, and these highly energetic charged particles are used in so many nuclear reactions and so many you can say areas and fields. So now this is all about construction. We conclude it as cyclotron is made of two hollow metallic circular discs. These two discs are known as Ds. These Ds are connected with an oscillating source of electric field, that is called oscillator, and there is one magnetic field perpendicular to the plane of disc. Now working. When we are talking about working, at first we have to synchronize, we have to make a resonate of oscillator with the frequency of circular path of charged particle in magnetic field. So we have to make equal frequency of cyclotron, you can say oscillator, and the circular frequency of the charged particle. So this is the first step. Now as soon as you inlet the charged particle within the D's, the D will feel a force, and with this force this charged particle will get into the right D's, where magnetic field will work, and that's why it will go on a path, circular path. As soon as it completes its circular path, it will come out of the D. As soon as it will come out of the D, the frequency of the oscillator will make change of polarity. Suppose if I am saying that this is negative plate or negative D and this is positive D, then after semicircular path of this charged particle, this polarity will be changed and this D will become positive and this D will become negative. So as soon as this one will become positive, the charged particle will get into the left D. Again, when it will get into the left D, it will go on a circular path, again due to influence of magnetic field. So once it feels magnetic force, and due to that magnetic force it completes its semicircular path, it again come between the D's, and from where the electric field will work, acceleration will work, and then it goes to the right D. This process repeats on, and we can say in every rotation the speed of the charged particle will be increased, and hence every circular path will have greater radius. So finally it will go on larger and larger and larger radius, and then come to the exit port. So as soon as it will reach to the exit port, the particle will come out with high velocity, means with high energy. So this is all about working of cyclotron. So let us conclude. When a charged particle is introduced between the D's, at first the electric field will work and it will accelerate, and it will go to the D, where it completes its semicircular path due to magnetic field. So this process, this combination of process will increase its radius and speed so many times, and finally it will come out from the exit port with very high speed or velocity and very high energy. Now we are coming to its application. In application, as we know, the charged particles are accelerated, means they are made highly energetic. So these are used in many nuclear reactions, and you can say so many chemical and other reactions where we need charged particles of high energy. Now we are coming on some limitations. if we are talking about limitations, there are we can say that cyclotron is not used for electron, and this is very important question which is asked many a times in CBSE board examination. Why electron is not used for accelerating electron or making electron to be energetic? Because of very less amount of mass. So this is one limitation of cyclotron. You can say electron is not made energetic with this cyclotron, as well as neutral particles are not used, or you can say neutral particles are not accelerated or energized by this device. So these two are its limitations. So that's all for cyclotron.